International Network of Hearts is celebrating 15 years with a special fundraising gala this upcoming weekend. I'm joined now by President and founder Alma Tucker and co-founder and Vice President Larry Tucker to tell us more about the nonprofit and how you can help make a difference. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
First off, for people who don't know what the organization does, 15 years, congratulations.
Thank you.
For starters.
Thank
But what's happened in the last 15 years that the organization has helped make possible?
Well, it's been 15 years, then have been happening amazing things. When we start, we want to create awareness on both sides of the border. At that time, not too many people knows what is human trafficking. We need to start from the beginning to explain.
Right.
But at this time, thanks God, more people has been educated. But being in both sides of the border, we noticed that in Tijuana didn't exist any shelter for survivors of human trafficking. Then we decided to open the first shelter for girls, and then 2 years after for boys, and also we opened one for young adults.
So before this nonprofit came to be, you had been working, was it as an investigative officer?
I used to work in the Mexican consulate in San Diego. Is where I get my knowledge in human trafficking. And also I was able to partner with authorities on both sides of the border to make this organization stronger and transparency for we can open the first shelter.
Wow. Larry, what's your experience with the organization been like?
Yeah, it's been amazing. You know, since my brother and I were really young, my parents used to take us across the border to visit orphanages and things like that. So I was really heavily impacted by that as a young kid. And I remember one story of a child sharing with me, he had some toys and I was just wanting to compliment him and make him feel better about his situation. And I was like, hey, this is so cool, your room, your toys. And he said, you know, I'd give all of this up to be able to have what you have, which is a family, you know, and that stuck with me. And it's in a way we've been able to provide a family for these kids through the home. And I get to be like an older brother for some of these kids and get to really connect with them and see the transformation in their life. So for me, that's the most rewarding and what really gives us purpose every day.
Now, naturally, the cost of everything is going up. You rely on the support of San Diegans and people across the country to be able to help keep the mission going. So this weekend, you're celebrating 15 years with a gala. Tell us a bit about what people can expect if they're going to be joining you.
Well, it's a beautiful venue. It's in Mission Bay. And we're going to have some of our girls and giving the testimony how this organization impact their life. But we also have the opportunity to thank all these supporters through all these 15 years. But more than anything, we are celebrating so many lives that we've been impacted, more than 215 kids that we've been supporting through these years. And that makes to us what a big reason to celebrate.
So it's going to be like a traditional gala, right? Dinner, some live music, and then of course the stories of people who have been impacted by your guys' services. What are you most looking forward to for the upcoming weekend, Larry? I mean, I'm sure you played a big role in the planning part of it.
I mean, for me, just getting all these supporters and people together is always so much fun because there's people that have been with us since the very beginning and new supporters, and being able to all come together for one united mission is pretty incredible and special to have those conversations with everybody, to see how far this has come. You know, in the beginning, it was a struggle to get anybody to show up to any type of event, and now more and more, you know, we're getting more support, which has been awesome. And obviously for me, the most special part is seeing some of our kids that have been impacted. One girl comes to mind in particular who was one of the first girls that we were able to have in our care, and now seeing the transformation in her life. She's graduated from a university, she's working in her career, she gives back to the other kids, and she's like a role model to the other kids, and she's going to be able to share her story. And that's always the most impactful part for me, to hear it from her.
It just goes to show, you know, what a big impact the services your team provides can have on people. For people who are looking to make those plans, maybe their company wants to send a couple people to the gala, where can they go to buy tickets and for more information?
Yeah, so they can go to www.inhearts.org, and there you'll be able to purchase tickets, get all the information, get more information about our nonprofit organization. And yeah, it's going to be this Saturday, June 6th at 6 o'clock. So,
Larry, Alma, thank you both for being with us this morning. Really important work that you're both doing, helping out San Diegans and people across Mexico as well.
Thank you. And if somebody cannot make it, they also can contribute with donations.
That's right. You can just make a donation if you can't make it this weekend.